Hey guys, so today I'll be doing a review on the Steelseries Stratus XL wireless gaming controller, and it's a controller made for iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch, so basically any iOS device and Mac, and it connects through Bluetooth and is for iOS 7 and above, and it is a good controller, like the Xbox One controller, and I will do probably a comparison afterwards of the Xbox One controller compared to this. And so far I really like this controller. It has all the buttons you need besides like R3 and L3, and it has like a good D-pad, which is a bit weird, but then also has all these buttons that are like pressure sensitive, so like the harder you press in a game, the harder it would do something. And it actually has your battery indicator there, and it would show what player it is, depends on how many controllers. It has your R1, L1, and then L2, R2. It has right here, there is a charge and sync button, and there's actually an on and off back here, and it takes 2 AA batteries back there, and those are ABXY, and they're actually different colors. And that's basically all the buttons and stuff. So behind here, there's actually, if I can get this open, because it can be a bit hard, but you can see 2 AA batteries. But if you actually pull one out, there's actually a micro USB port right here. So I'm guessing that's for like updating the controller or for like service, but not for charging. And now I'll actually turn it on, and I will show you what it looks like. So as you can see, those are the LEDs. 4 of them light up every till it gets paired. And then if you actually click on the battery right here, it'll actually show your battery level. So there's a battery level of 4. So now I will get into what games are compatible. So see you then. Hey guys, so here I am again with the controller, and before I get into the games part, I'm just going to show you how to connect it. So what you want to do is you want to go to your settings, and you want to go to Bluetooth, and you want to turn it on, and then you want to go back here and turn on your controller, and then you want to, as you can see, it's blinking, and then it automatically connects, as you can see. But if you wasn't connected, it would appear down by the devices, and you can select it, but it already connects to me. Whoops. It already connects to me, so now it says 1 player, so that's how you connect it. And these are some games that, like, I have a list of games here that will work, like right here. Those are like the games that I have that will work and don't work, so that's what I'm going to go through. So first off is Minecraft Pocket Edition, and this just recently got controller support in the last update, and it works pretty good. So and now it's grayed out, and then click A, and it has the A and B. So now I can just go now I can just do it, and you can see it's like highlighted. So now if I go to, say, first iPad world here, I can play, and you just basically Minecraft console controls. So you go like that, sprint, move around, A to jump, and R3 and R1 and L1 to switch between your slots, and then R2 to break, and then L2 to place, and then you can and B, just nothing really, and then Y is to open your inventory, and then X would be to open your crafting here. but I'm in creative, so it doesn't matter. And pause, just pause button. And then the only thing that I don't really like about this in Minecraft Pocket Edition, the controller, is most of the time when you're like walking around and then you go like move while you're walking, you can see it goes like that, like freezes or something. That's the only thing. But then also with this controller is it doesn't have the R3 and L3 like I was saying, so you can't click to crouch. So I just had to crouch and change your third person. So I just remapped it to the D-pad. So now if I just click this, it'll change my view, and then I could also crouch. And then also when you're using a controller, there's nine slots instead of your however big your D-pad is. The maximum was 8. So then if you can actually, to remap it, all you have to do is go to like options, and you can go to controller layout, and here's all your bindings and stuff. So that's how you would do it. And then also with this is you can switch between controller and touch. So if you just tap on it, it has all your things back here. So I could just pause, I could do the chat. So it actually goes back, so you can do both things at once. So yeah, it's basically Minecraft Pocket Edition with the controller. It's pretty nice actually. And yeah, so now we will do a different game. So I probably will do all the Grand Theft Auto games are, like, all these Grand Theft Auto games right here are supported. So first, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas has the most like supported games. So most supported controller support. So like, let's let it load here. And it has full controller support. So if I just click, you could see it popped up. Now if I click resume, of course I'm swimming because I got stuck in the water last time. But you would do like R2 to drive, like go forward in the car, L2 to brake, and then you would just use this to move, like swim or change direction in the car. And this is your camera here, and then pause, and you can be your map. And then Y would be getting to your car, X would be to jump, and then B would be to shoot a gun, and then A would be to, forget what it was, but it would be to do something else. And it's actually similar to like console too, like console GTA. So this would be switch your guns, RB and LB would be switch your guns. So yeah, it's basically GTA San Andreas, and GTA Vice City and GTA 3 are a bit different. They still support controllers, but they're just older. So like, I'll show you now. Go resume. I'll do Vice City, I won't do GTA 3 because it's basically the same. But I'll move and it doesn't show like the buttons there. But I'm moving. If I click Y to get into a car, and I have to click actually A to use the gas, and X to brake, and then R. Oh, whoops. And then R2 and L2 are just to change your camera, and B's and X is to brake, Y is to get out, as I showed. And then, I don't have any weapons on me, so I can't switch, but you click RB, or actually L1 to change your radio station. and then pause. Yeah, so that's basically the controls. It doesn't have as much for like the D-pad, but it still supports controllers, and like I said, same with GTA 3. And I think those are mainly like full supported games. So now I'll get into like controller supported games that are like not really that are supported but don't have like all the features. Like Terraria, for some reason it's supported on it's fully supported apparently, but not in my case. And I'm using the iPad Air 2 on iOS 9.1 beta 2. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but see, it shows like the controller select, but I can't select anything. So it only works in the game, so I have to actually go and do that manually, like click it. But now you can see like the buttons are at the bottom, like the what buttons you can do, but those are actually wrong. Like for some reason my buttons, they aren't the same as what it shows on there. So like use Y is actually, drop is actually X, and then like use Y is actually open, and then like attack is A, but actually R2 is A. So yeah, it's basically switch item. It's actually R1 and R2. L1 and R1, and then compose. But then I can't do anything here, so I have to go resume. But as you can see, if I go to settings, it says controller connected. So yeah, but you can only do things in game. You can't do like outside in the menus. You can't. So now we have Crossy Road, which is MFI controller supported, but it doesn't work at all for me. For some reason it takes a long time to load. It never used to, but since maybe like an update that was on here, it takes forever now. But it shows. See, you can see it shows like controller, but what? Oh, it's actually working. For some reason before it wasn't working, but now, so it does work. Okay. But as you can see, to use it, I just click A, and it's fully supported. Because I just updated to iOS 9 beta 2, but I was on iOS 9.1, beta 1, and it wasn't working. So this game's fully supported. I wonder about the other ones. So now we have Pac-Man 265, and this was like I got ads on it from Crossy Road, so I'm guessing it's made similar to Crossy Road. Let's see. Last time I tried, it wasn't fully supported, but there was like controls in the game you could. Yeah, it's fully working now. But before I only could go in the game like this and do it, but you just use like the D-pad to move, or the analog. So yeah, it's fully supported here. And now we will do World of Tanks Blitz. So last time I tried it, it wasn't fully working. Like you could only control the tank in game and not like in the menus, just playing the game. So see if it lets me. Yeah, see, I can't move. I'm clicking lots of buttons, but it won't work. So now we'll just go into a game here, and it should work. That actually will go around. Like you can see, I'm like doing this and it's moving. Yeah, so it's like full controller support here. So now if I just do R2, it'll move and stuff. So I can't pause, but I can move around and I can like zoom in and I can shoot. Or sorry, A's to move, yeah. So that's World of Tanks Blitz. Now we will do Dead Trigger, which is controller supported, but it wasn't working for me last time. Let's see if it works this time though. Oh. See if it works this time. Because like it would show the controller support. Yeah, see, you can't move around the menus, but when I was in the game, it said I was using a controller, but I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even move or anything or shoot. So, see, because you could see like the layout's a bit different. Oh, it's working. Oh no, I couldn't shoot. I could just see you can just move around, but you can't shoot. For some reason, you can't shoot or do anything else other than move your two joysticks. So that's Dead Trigger. It doesn't really work. And now there's Asphalt 8, which is fully supported apparently, but in my case it wasn't working earlier. So it's fully supported. It says it works on this controller, and it even says sometimes controller connected. Yeah, right there it just said, but I can't activate the menus, or probably even, oh my stupid ads, or I can't even move my car or anything. So we'll show you now. Oh, and this is basically like the box it came with here. This is what it is, so yeah. And as you can see, I can't move or anything, so it doesn't really work. But the interesting things in here is if I go to controls and it actually says gamepad right there, but it's grayed out. I can't click it even when I move down these, so it recognizes that there's a gamepad, but I can't click it or anything. So those are basically all the games I have that are supported on my iPad with this controller. Over half of them don't really work all the way, but here it is. And if you want to do if you actually want to have like your little own gaming console thing, is you can actually buy this thing here, and it's the Apple Lightning to Digital AV adapter. And what this means is it's Apple language for Lightning to HDMI, and it connects and it just outputs your iPad display to a TV similar to Apple TV, but with no lag. So you can just hook this up to your TV and look at the TV and play a game. And it goes for $60, which is pretty expensive, but Apple with their expensive stuff. So you would need this, and then an HDMI cable, your regular HDMI cable. So I'll probably make a video on an in-depth video like after this or something, depends on whatever. So probably add in a video or whatever. So yeah, that's basically it for this controller. And I'll do a comparison after too. And yeah, and this controller retails I got it for $50 off Apple with free shipping. So on Amazon for some reason it was like $70 plus shipping you have to pay for. And on the official site it was the same price, but you have to pay for shipping. So on Apple I got it for $50, and I ordered it on Monday and it came in on Thursday. So it was actually pretty fast. Like, I thought it'd be like another week after that, but yeah. So this is basically just the comparison I mean the whole games and stuff. So now later I'll add onto this video controller comparison and with the Xbox One, and how to hook up like your TV with this to your TV with the Apple thing. So yeah. Hello again, and here's a comparison of the Xbox One and Steelseries Stratus XL controller, and as you can see, they're like pretty similar actually. Like this same like curvature and like about the same weight, and then but these two actually are like you can see like the Xbox One controller, it has like two like sort of like the Xbox controller compared to this where it's like the PlayStation. And it also has, with these, if you actually click on like the bumpers, it's actually like everywhere. It's like a button compared to the bumpers on the Xbox One controller, is where it's just here and like here, but you can't click right here. And these make more of a clicky sound, if you can hear the difference. And so the D-pad's down here, and I like the Xbox One D-pad better because it's the clicky sound, and you can't click the middle, which is nice, and it like that, and then like this is more mushy, so it's just like that, and for some reason you can click the middle. And the thumbsticks, this one, the Xbox One, I think they're smaller, and then this rubber grip, and they're more like well, actually, this one has more resistance on it, and these click actually, so if you can actually see them, compared to these where you can't click them, they just move. And the triggers, these don't have the impulse triggers obviously, but let's see here. So like, these triggers are actually similar size. And yeah, and here on the back, they actually have Xbox One has a micro USB port and a sync button. Here it has a sync button and a battery indicator, and it also has on the front here again has view and menu, and then the Xbox button, the home button, and then there's so the menu is basically the pause, and here it all has some pause button. And they both take 2 AA batteries. So like this one's, oh yeah, and also on and off switch compared to where you just hold the Xbox button. But this one's a lot harder to take off. And then like here, you just sort of just slide off. Well, actually both of these are harder. Sorry. But yeah. And these 2 AA's, and I just have the Xbox charge pack. So basically just have the same, similar things, both take 2 AA batteries. And then also I forgot, oh, wrong thing. It just clips on there. And also forgot to mention that has the proprietary microphone port, and here you can't plug in any headsets or whatever. And also on the Xbox One, the screws are actually under here, and you have to pop off these, where here it has tri-wing security screws, like right there, and screw holes. So yeah, these I think this one might have rumble, I doubt it, but the Xbox One has rumble, and also the buttons are different. So as you can see here, these two are mixed around, and these are pressure sensitive and flatter, and they actually feel okay actually. So yeah, that was basically just a quick controller comparison of the Steelseries Stratus XL controller and the Xbox One controller. So now I will do a video on how to connect your iPad to the TV and play games just by looking at the TV. So, see you then. Hey guys, so I'm back and I'm going to show you how to hook it up to the TV. So first, what you want to do is you want to have your adapter here that I said earlier that you need. So then you want to just plug it in to it like that. It's HDMI. And then you want to plug in one end of the HDMI cable into there, like so. And then you'll wanna, you can, which I recommend, is just plug it to your power right there, so it can charge, as you can see there. And then you wanna plug the other end into your HDMI port. So now, it should pop up like this, and then you can like unlock it. And then as you can see, it's like this. There's those bars, but if you want to get rid of that, you just have to format your TV so it'd be under like your menu and like picture settings. But on my case, it's like the format here. There's like a format button right there. So you just want to format it, and as you can see, it filled the whole thing. Now that I have it hooked up to the TV, as you can see, it's like on the big screen here. And for some reason it's all fuzzy on this TV, but normally it'd be crystal clear, like I can see it crystal clear with the camera. So you could just like be playing like full screen, like just like that, and then like just be playing on the big screen. There's no lag, unlike with AirPlay. So yeah, and I would like to thank you for watching, and always remember to like and subscribe. And this is my first review of this, so yeah, thank you.